So I will show you the spread that I have. I'll show you the spread that I have for Kris Jenner. And child, a mess. So we gonna read. I wrote the reading down. Right? And we gonna read this. And it says, Kris Jenner, I have a divine lawyer, right? A divine lawyer here that is taking your ass to court, okay? And we got a sister, mother, and a daughter here. This possibly was, I didn't know who this was, right? But I feel like this could be you. This is you, right? The Queen of Cups. Because the King of Cups came out. And here goes the King of Swords right here. 6 of Swords, 8 of Swords. That's the King of Swords. A son. This could be you, as I said, for Kris Jenner. Or it could be a female, right? It's a female family member. But they said to reveal your secrets. I got all of this written down right here, right? They said we got our own private eye investigator, okay? To cause you distress and to take back what you stole. What you stole here. And they may use your son to do such a thing, right? King of Swords, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Somebody who is emotionally abusive, manipulative, right? A Karen is what they just said. And so what we are investigating here is a decision of a court. A decision that a court decided to grant you, Kris Jenner, financial entitlement payments from someone's ex-husband's estate. And the fact that it was unlawful. It was unlawfully done. That's what this all says. Unlawfully done. This is where we at. Husband and ex estate. Unlawfully done here, right? Prenups. There were separate bank accounts. Right? There were separate bank accounts here. And this was all that information came from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Taurus, I have Mars Force here, second house ownership. I got all of that information from these 6 cards, right? So there's something about, as I was saying here, a court decision being made and giving you, Kris Jenner, access to a man's estate here, your ex-husband, who, your ex-husband, the Kardashian. South Node, life's debts, Jupiter, abundance, and what was behind here? Earth element, stability. Earth element. So there's a way here to knock you off course here, right? And then guess what? The stability came out on the King of Swords, right? There he is, right there. But he's also up here too. So this is a family unit right here. An ex-husband, possibly a son, a child here. That's what's going on there. Okay. So this ex-husband was saying that he worked very, very hard, extremely hard to get out of debt to a place of stability here. That's where he's worked. He did his work to do such a thing, right? There was something about student loans. He had a lot of money that he owed with student loans as well. He had a lot of money that he owed. And there's something about a theft that was going on, right? And then there was something also about, it says something about a high power attorney not making the amount of money one thought that they should make, right? They thought somebody was supposed to be more established or richer or have more money than what they originally did. But they had the money. It was just that they had a lot of debts here, right? South Note Life's debts here for their education. They had a lot of school, college debt is what I was getting here. Kris. Now, there was something here about you being homeless. It says, Kris, were you homeless or on the street begging for money when this man met you? Were you panhandling, right? I'm just asking, right? I'm just asking a question, right? Because that's the tea that I got here. There was somebody that was homeless here, and they was saying it was you, girl. I don't know. Were you homeless? Were you on the street asking for money here? Is that how that man met you here? And I got a thought that he said that he had a thought in his mind. Why or what beautiful woman is living on the street like this? Why would a beautiful woman be living on the street? Panhandling. And so I'm asking again, is that how he met you, Kris? Is that how he met you? In the summertime? It never rains in Southern California looking ass, right? Is that how he met you? And it says, I'm asking him a question, right? Because I'm hearing what he's saying, right? It says, did you write a book? Was this man in the process of writing a book? Was he in the process of writing a book? Here, then the Ace of Swords came out, right? Ace of Swords and the Ace of Swords, again, God above all names, elevated, Umabel, right? Came out again with this King of Swords energy that was coming out here. King of Swords, Knight of Swords, right? Earth element here, the wise one, the power of influence here, the power to communicate, right? Something that was once hidden here in these prenups about this marriage here, right? Was he in the process of writing a book? And did you not want to help him or be a part of this book? You didn't want him speaking on you because of a prenup and you possibly not being able to make any money off of that book here. Were y'all arguing about such a thing? How he met you? How you didn't want to be involved in the book or spoken of in the book? Is that true? Because you was making a whole lot of noise about money. Money. I want money, right? And this man decided to divorce you. And then he passed. Is that true? Is that true? Right? Because there's something about these scales. Scales. Something about these scales. Yet again. Again. Right? These scales. My God. These scales. This magic right here. What's being done? What is being done? So, as I was getting this scale energy here from this relationship, it's Two of Cups. Then it was right next to the Hermit. And you see these scales. These scales. Right? And there was something about someone's hair with these scales. Right? And so I asked the question, right? The scales is a key in here. The hair with the scales, that's a key. And it says, could have put snake venom in someone's hair products like gel, shampoo, oil, etc., lotions, right? Conditioners, all of those things that somebody does with their hair here. And there's something here about it could have been a birthday party. There could be a picture of said party, of blowing out candles, a fire pit. This is you, Kris Jenner. You are smiling at a fire pit, or you are smiling in front of basically a fire pit, some candles. It's a fire there. And she's smiling, but she's smiling sinisterly here. A campfire could be. There could be some sort of practice of setting snakes on fire. There's something about that you do. I don't know. But that's what they said here, in some sort of fire pits. There's something about that. I don't know. And all that means here. We got the Queen of Wands with this fire pit energy right here. Then we had these snakes, these scales. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. But they did say something about that, right? A campfire could be a practice of setting snakes on fire, and I feel like it's a collection, right? They do this sort of practice to collect snake venom. Snake venom is a key here, and it has something to do with someone's hair. There could be some sort of traces of snake venom in someone's hair, right? This marriage was always a trap, is what he's saying. Hook, line, and sinker. He fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker here. And then when he came to the realization that it was always a trap, it broke his heart here because they had children together. And it says, looking into the face of evil, right? Looking into the face of evil. I don't know if his mother always said something here about your eyes, Kris Jenner. She could have always said something about how your eyes looked void of life, how they always were black. They were soulless, lifeless, or just black. And it says, could be that she looks past people or she looks through people here. There's something about that, right? And then said a black heart. And then we said prenup. So he could have said this to you, Kris Jenner, right? That you have a black heart, or that your eyes are soulless, lifeless, that you look through people, you don't see people for who they are. And when he said these things to you here, this is when you began planning his demise. There is evidence in his hair to what it was that killed him. As I said, snake venom or scales in his hair. That is written here. Snake venom or scales in his hair. To this day here, Square Business. And Johnny Cochran gave me that information here. Square Business. He gave up that information. The snake venom. Or the scales being in his hair, right? Johnny Cochran said something here as well. He came through and said, looking black people in the eye, right? Looking black people in the eye. So could it be that it was at the Kardashian, your husband's funeral, that he looked you in your eye, Kris Jenner, and you couldn't look him back in his eyes? Is that true? Is that true? I don't know if this is still recording, but let me read this last thing. It says, Black Heart. Did they both pass around at the same time? Did Johnny Cochran and your husband, the Kardashian, did they pass or leave their life force exited, right? Did they pass around the same time here? Double betrayals, two bodies at his funeral here. You couldn't look Johnny Cochran in his eyes. That's what he's saying. He asked you, or he told you to look him in his eyes, and there was an